Hey guys, this is me and Jordan. We just wanted to pop in and do a quick video, mainly just to kind of let you guys know, everybody who took the time to listen to the album, how much we really appreciate it and how fun this has been for us to do. So we just wanted to take a minute and kind of go through some thank yous to specific people and broadly to everybody who took the time to listen to the album.
One question I keep getting asked really quick is, how did you and Jay meet? This goes back, what, 20 years ago, you think?
20 years.
Yeah, you approached me about being a guitar player in that band Munition. And who would have thought, after all this time, that we're still kind of in the same space of creating music together. It's been mind-blowing.
Yeah.
You know, it really is. And again, very few people will recognize that sticker, but the ones who do, man, so much love for that whole culture of music and bands in the Grand Rapids area and beyond that we all get to play with.
Yeah, I think that kind of brings me to like one of the first stops for big thank yous. Paul Jensen, who was the drummer in Munition and one of our Jordan and I's longtime friends. Huge thanks to Paul. He was a very, very big help in this project, helping out with getting the digital distribution through his media company, Onama Media. He was a huge help in that, really just kind of coaching me and Jordan through kind of best practices for our first time around doing a digital release and putting an album out through digital distribution. A big learning curve, a cool experience to go through. And, you know, as we kind of segue into getting ready to record the next album, we feel a lot more prepared to kind of know what to expect this time around. So thank you, Paul, for that.
Thank you, Paul. Yeah. We'll also thank Evan Willey, who played bass, amazing bass on some stuff in the album. And again, Evan goes back with us to even before Munition, you guys were in Ruckus.
Yeah, Evan and I were in bands even before that.
And again, being in Stereo Mains with him, and man, it feels like it's been 20 years. I would say it feels like yesterday, but it doesn't really. It really feels like I've aged since then. But
yeah,
what a journey, and it's great to have him.
We're looking forward to having Evan play more bass in the future on some future Fracture tracks for the next album as well.
He doesn't have a choice. He has to say yes.
He has to. One of the other guys I want to thank is Michael Koch. When you listen to the Fracture album, Michael is the violin player who's featured. He's incredible, and it was so great to have him on the tracks that we had him on for the album. And again, we'll be looking forward to doing more with him in the future. Incredibly talented musician, incredibly humble guy, and just great to work with. So we're huge thank you to him as well.
Yeah, I haven't actually met this cat yet, but I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's an amazing player, man. It brought everything to life. I would thank Addison. Addison was a huge part of the mix down, and that is my brother from another mother. He is an amazing musician. I've learned a lot from him in the time we got to spend together with the record and producing it, and then just guitar. The guy plays a 9-string guitar that he made, you know, enough said. I would encourage everyone to look up the band Tiny Tree when they have time, because they'll be blown away of what those guys can do.
Yeah, that's Addison playing guitar and Paul Jensen playing drums in Tiny Tree, and they've kind of become like a sister band to us. And both of those guys incredibly helpful in the process of getting our record out. And Addison did the mastering at his studio, which is Analog Time Machine. So check them out as well. He can do mix down stems if you need that. He can do album mastering, or just take you all the way through the recording process at his place out there in Michigan. You know, broadly, anyone who bought the album through BandCamp.
You know, I feel like I want to apologize for all of I got hit up on Messenger so much the week of record release day, and it's still kind of surreal. I haven't been able to respond to everyone's thank yous and questions, but man, I see you, and I'm just thankful. We are thankful. We are grateful. If you are streaming the album, or if you just bought it or did both, thank you.
Some of the highlights for us of this recording as of today, which is September 13th, the album being out for a little less than a month, just got over 20,000 total streams on the album, which is, I mean, that's probably not a big deal to anybody else who's ever put an album out, but for just two guys who put something together and poured their heart into it, it's pretty amazing. I mean, some of the highlights for us were, being able to go through and see some of the data come back and see people listening in, London, England, a surprising amount of listeners in like Moscow and throughout
Russia. What up, Russia?
Yeah, and even
love that. I love that.
Probably more people listening in Lithuania than maybe listened in my entire hometown here in Linden, which is insane. And I don't know where these are coming from, but
we have friends there apparently.
Well, we're huge in Lithuania. But honestly, it's been a cool thing. It's been a really unique experience for us, and we can't wait to do it again. And that's probably one of the biggest things we want to get across in this recording, is just to kind of put a nice bow on this experience for me and Jordan personally. Our plan is to start recording the next album pretty soon here this fall, which is very loose. Kind of start writing anyways, and start recording the next album. We got a couple things to feature in the meantime. Continue putting out our little short projects, which we call fragments. We have a couple covers that we've been working on that we're probably going to put out just as fragments, which will be just video content, short little projects that we'll be putting out. So look for that. But you will probably see some of the album push taper off a little bit as far as our presence on social media, as we just continue to dig into the recording and the writing process of the new album.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to connect with us, if you go to either our Instagram profile or our Facebook profile, there is a link tree, and that link tree is probably the best place to go to figure out any of the places you can connect with us. You can certainly message us on Facebook. You can message us on Instagram, and YouTube is a great place to subscribe if you just want to get an idea of some of the content that we're putting out as just kind of little fragments of things that are happening, updates, stuff like this, just general messages to let you know how the next record's going. Definitely don't hesitate to hit us up. We'd love to talk to people. If you have things that you liked about the last album that you want to hear more of, we're all about that.
Yeah. What's next? We got 2 videos we got working on, I think.
2 videos.
We're 2 videos. We fully recognize having an instrumental album, it does require a little more patience, and it forces you to sit with it. And so we think it's cool to have a little visual content that go along with that. And so we're definitely working hard on some upcoming visual videos for the album songs.
Definitely. And if everything goes as planned, we've kind of earmarked a couple of vocalists that we'd really like to collaborate with for the next album. So that is something you might hear if everything works out in our dream plan. We'll have a couple tracks that'll feature some guest vocalists, which is pretty cool. Yeah, even anybody that maybe we don't directly know, but if there's vocalists out there that listen to the album, were inspired by it and are interested in collabing, hit us up. We are our ears are open for sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else you want to add, Jordan?
I think we got it. The only other people I should thank that we didn't thank, and it's a personal thank you, would be my mom, even though she won't even see this. As cheesy as it sounds. My mom is my rock star. And I'd like to thank my wife. She's not here anymore, but she's with me in everything I do. And I think she always pushed me to do projects like this that brought joy to me. And then I would also thank you, bro. It's been a real journey, 20 years in the making.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
I just laugh. I have gray hair.
Yeah.
Since we started this, but no, I love it. It's been real fun.
Yeah. A lot of
learning curves and a lot of joy and a lot of, oh wow, this is the song that we did this. And so thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Same thing, man. I mean, it's been a total joy just to shoot tracks back and forth, shoot music files back and forth across the internet, and just have just awesome moments of like hearing what you put on a track and getting chance to drop tracks on your ideas and just booting them back and forth until they become something really special. Which is, it's been a cool experience, and I can't wait to do it again.
Same here, man.
Awesome. Cool, everybody. Well, thank you so much. And we will be at you soon.
Bye.